Hello. Let's make sure that everybody is here. I'm going to back out here. I might have some that are connected via our channel. So if you give me 1 second here, I am going to share this with everybody from the group. Hang with me here. For those of you that are on, this has been an amazing experience with YouTube changing all of their streaming capabilities, and everybody has had to find little loopholes um, because of some bad relationship or something that they did not have with their current. Um, so let's see what that does here, guys. For those of you that are on, I apologize. I'm going to just play this here. Let me refresh and make sure that it's working here on my end. There we go. I hear my stupid voice. So, all right. Well, hey, for those of you that are on today, we are back in business with our Monday webinar. A little bit late today, again, because of technical difficulties. Thank you for your patience, whether you're watching this in the replay or you've been waiting live here tonight. Welcome. Appreciate anybody that had sent anybody over here to take a peek at the amazing new business opportunity here at Kole Designs. I'm going to go through just a quick little slideshow and give you some of the highlight points here of this great opportunity that we are here to offer. So you see some of our pieces that are here. Let's just get you rolling on everything. Your presenter, it is me, Ty Frederick. I am one half of Kole Jacks. I'm a partner here. I am the husband of Karen, who is our founder. Father of two wonderful boys, Grayson Kole and Tucker Jacks. That's where the name comes from. This picture is a year or two old because those boys are much, much bigger now. Taxing, a lot more taxing on my back to carry that little one there. He is a giant now. So anyway, I'm a family man. I love the outdoors, and I would golf every day if I could. So that's me there. One thing that you're going to hear me get after quite a bit, whether you've been a part of our lives, whether you're already a stylist, whatever it may be, you're going to hear us talk about our mission quite a bit. And this is something that Karen and I worked very hard on, and it's something that we kept coming back to. That why is it that we're doing this? Why is it that I made such a big change in my career to come be a part of this? And the biggest thing out of this is that we want to empower women through our meaningful jewelry. And this is something that carries over into you being a stylist and representing Kole Jacks like no other. The price points are great on the jewelry. And so that helps you kind of get in the door. What helps you tremendously is the connection that somebody can come in and personalize a piece for whatever scenario they have going on. We have pieces that are celebrating new grandbabies. We have pieces that are memorial pieces that are remembering those that we have lost, and anything in between. And so what Karen and I really aim to do is we aim to give you guys strength with our jewelry being the vehicle there. So you're going to hear me reference that quite a bit throughout this and throughout any future broadcast you might see. Where it all started, guys, Karen Frederick, my lovely wife, that's her with the purple hair there. Kole Jacks Designs was founded in 2012. You saw our boys there, Grayson Kole and Tucker Jacks. She used their middle names because this was something that was very personal and meaningful to her. And so she envisions this as being something that she can hand down to our kids and let them be a part of which they already are. They come to the office, they know all of our staff, they understand all the pieces, they know the process, and they're just 11 and 8 at this point. So very much a family business. Karen is driven, and I wish there was a bigger word than driven, but she is driven by her vision. This is something that she saw happen years ago when she was a part of another direct sales company focusing on jewelry, and she saw a need for some other areas that we have really focused on over the last handful of years. And the personalization was something that really stood out to her as a need for the customers out there. She had a bunch of people asking her, can I change this? Can I change this? And she was selling pieces of jewelry that were already set. So there wasn't that opportunity for personalization. So she right back to our mission that I just talked about. She saw being able to produce something that is personalized and something that is very meaningful to someone, and letting that be the vehicle for empowerment and bringing joy to people's lives. She is my wife of 14 years. We just celebrated last week. She is a mother of 2 wonderful boys, and we are both followers of Christ. So what have we created? Guys, we have created a new division of Kole Designs. Now, let me go backwards a little bit and let you know that Kole Designs started in 2012, so this is not a new business. We are established, we have a great customer base, we have proven sales, proven techniques, proven products, proven systems, and what we're doing now is we're just bundling that up and presenting that to you in a nice, easy fashion of basically creating your own mini Kole business within our business. So you can see some of the back end that we offer here. One of the big focuses that Karen has gone into over the last, I would say 5, 6, 7 years is the social media advertising. She has really become a guru in this. And this is something that we've crashed and burned on. We've learned from 2016. There was a huge algorithm change that really set us back. But what it did more than anything else was it taught us of ever-changing algorithms and systems within the social media marketing. And now we are more than prepared for any changes that have come up in the future. And I'd like to say we've had, a handful of changes since then that haven't impacted us so much because now we know what we're looking for. We've understood a lot of the systems that go into place with social media advertising, and we're able to move and flow with those changes and keep this business moving. So again, we're right back to bundling that up, letting you guys learn from our crashes and burns and our successes, and giving that to you in a nice, neat package as a Kole Design stylist. And this is the business opportunity that I'm talking about. So you can see again some of the back end pages here that you would have access to as a Kole Design stylist. You can see some things that you can share there, your replicated site. There's some lead forms, hostess enrollment. We have amazing party system that we have in here. This business overview webinar. So welcome if you're were invited and registered to this, and thank you to those that utilized the business overview webinar invitation, because that's something that you would be able to use in your back end to get more people on board with Kole Designs. On the right there, you'll see some of the shareable assets. We have an amazing team that puts together content left and right. Karen is constantly coming up with new content. And the saying, content is key, and staying fresh and staying new, moving with the seasons, and she's constantly doing that. And every time she does it now, she's just replicating that and putting it in our back office for our Kole Design stylists for them to go share on their own pages and their own groups. So again, we are delivering a system that is already in place and already in motion, and bundling that up for you to keep moving forward. The biggest thing when Karen and I were developing this business opportunity was we wanted to make this as easy as possible. And whether you are new to Kole Designs and you're coming on as a customer, or you are thinking about becoming a Kole Design stylist, the principles are all going to be the same. It's all delivered from the power of sharing. That's all we're doing. Karen and I put a bunch of effort into trying to make this as easy as possible, where it just becomes sharing. So when you become a Kole Jackson Design Stylist, you would get a replicated website. It would be kolejacksondesigns.com/ your site name, whatever you pick, your name, created new business name, whatever that may be. And then all you're doing is simply sharing that website with people. When they order from that website, you're making commissions on those sales. And it's just that simple. So again, we have done the work. We've built all the systems here for you, that it's as simple as you just sharing a website. Here's the cool thing. Let's say you're still unsure about becoming a Kole Jackson Design Stylist, but you love the jewelry. You've become a what we like to call a raving fan. You like telling other people about Kole Jackson Designs. You like wearing your pieces and having a conversation starter with those. Here's the cool thing that we created. We created basically a link for all of our new customers that come in, that you can also share that link and you're going to earn free jewelry. So we can't pay you commissions on that because you haven't dove into the business opportunity, filled out the proper paperwork, that type of thing. But you still have the ability to go out and just share and earn free jewelry. We love our customers, and we wanted to empower them as well, even if you're not ready to dive into the full business opportunity of becoming a Kole Jackson Design Stylist. So again, whether it's as a customer or it's as a Kole Jackson Design Stylist, the biggest thing you're going to get from this is that it's just as simple as sharing your either replicated site or your individual link from your customer page. So one of the things we talk about that keeps people from diving into something new and something scary and making a change is there's four things that generally hold people back. And the first thing is time. You might be thinking, boy, I don't have the time to put into growing a business right now. Let me just draw a big line through that. Because it's as simple as sharing your replicated site, this is something that you could do sitting on the couch for 15-20 minutes a day, bare minimum, and still be reaping some of the benefits from this. Or you can dive into it 60, 70, 80 hours a week and make this your full-time gig and really knock this thing out of the park, and anything in between. So it's really what you want to get out of this, and that's how much time you need to put into it. So, as little as 10, 15 minutes a day at night. I know we do that sitting on the couch or just before bed on our phones or our tablets or on the computer. And it would just be, as easy as sending out your website to a couple of people, or just chatting with people here while you're out and about and letting them know, hey, I am selling this jewelry of this necklace that I have on. And it's as simple as going to this website, and then you're going to make commissions from that. So don't worry about time. The next one is money. And this is a really big point for Karen and I, because when we set out to build this system, we said we wanted to carry over the value of our jewelry into our business opportunity. So we are well below the industry standard for our starter kits. Our smallest kit is just $99 to get going, with our largest kit being $229, and there's a kit in between there. One of the coolest things about this is that you're already money ahead when you do sign up. What I mean by that is that we didn't want to depict what jewelry you would get in your starter kit. Yes, we're going to send you some necks and some pillows and some literature and some things for you to have. But the biggest value that comes out of these starter kits is the gift card. So at the $99 price point, you're actually getting a $150 gift card for you to go in and shop for the jewelry that you want. And again, it's right back to the power of sharing. We want you to wear those pieces that you would love to wear every day and show off to people that they would ask, oh my gosh, what is that? And then you can just tell them, hey, it's Cole Jackson Designs, this great new company, husband and wife team, and they're building personalized jewelry at a great value. So the 229 kit, our largest kit, this is where you're getting the best value out of this. You're getting almost a $400 gift card out of that. We have seen our stylists so far either go in and order everything for themselves right in one shot, and that has been wonderful for them. We've seen some people order just a few pieces, and that gift card stays there in their back office, and they can order down the road. We have seen some people that have come in ready to build a team. They've ordered a handful of pieces for themselves, and then they're utilizing the rest of their gift card as incentives for their team or gifts to build that team. So, and any scenario in between that there. So don't let the money be something that holds you back from doing this. Because again, industry standard, we're at our highest point. We're at 229 for a starter kit, where most direct sales companies are going to get going closer to the $500 range on the low end. So great value there. Knowledge. I hope that at this point you would understand that Karen and I are just a plethora of knowledge on building an online business, utilizing social media through advertising and sharing and live videos and all kinds of different stuff. For your social media business. And so we have everything that we have done, everything that we have failed on, everything that we've succeeded on, we have bundled up and put into our back office. Karen and I are live on all of our different Facebook pages multiple times throughout the week. This is an amazing opportunity for you to dive into this Cole Jack's business opportunity because it is such a ground floor opportunity and it is so new that Karen and I are so accessible right now. We are unbelievably hands-on with everybody that's coming in. We're getting questions answered right away. We have an amazing staff that are getting things handled right away, whether it's on the jewelry side or on the business side with the stylist of answering questions on commissions. Things are getting handled at a crazy fast rate. And that might not always be the case. Well, getting things handled will always be the case. We're gonna make that priority one. But Karen and I being so accessible it will probably fade away as this grows because this will grow tremendously. The other part of the knowledge is that I want to put to rest for you is that we already have some very successful stylists, and at their very core, all they want to do is help other people. They're jumping on and bringing people on their teams and just hand delivering what's worked for them in their area. So we are at just a plethora of knowledge on here. So don't let the knowledge or lack thereof be something that holds you back. Fear, all of these are fears, and I would hope that with these first three, you would understand. Don't be fearful of this, or be a little bit fearful, because that's how change comes, and change is scary, but it's also a lot of fun. And you wouldn't be on here listening to this opportunity if you didn't want something new and exciting. So don't let that fear get in the way of any of those things: the knowledge, the money, the time. Don't let that get in the way of you bettering yourself or becoming, something that you wish you could be. So, which one are you? Are you the customer? Are you the entrepreneur? You can see from my pictures here that they're very much alike. And that's, again, back to the power of sharing, is that there's not a whole lot of difference between somebody that is, a wonderful customer that loves the jewelry and somebody that is the entrepreneur that is a Cole Jackson Design stylist. They're so very similar. Just one's going to be making the commissions and one's going to be earning free jewelry. So I hope you've enjoyed, the information that's here. I hope it's sparked 10 million questions. Obviously, I can't cover everything in this short time period, especially being late with some technical difficulties today. But I want you to really think about this. Which one are you? Because we would love to have either one. We would love to have you as a customer, because we know you'll be a repeat customer. The jewelry itself, it sells itself. It really becomes so personalized to that a recipient of the jewelry that it it's a little bit magical. And I hate saying that, but I love saying that at the same time. It really becomes something that's very special. It's such a great value. Or you want to take that and then you want to roll that 10 times over and start making some money from this. And that's where you would dive in and become the Kole Jacks Design Stylist. You guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This was one of our first broadcasts of this new system that's going on here. So I apologize to anybody that was late. Feel free to either post on our Facebook pages, if you want to email support@kolejacks.com. If you're already a stylist and have questions on this presentation, you can always email stylistcare@kolejacks.com. Again, my name is Tyco Frederick. I'm one half of Kole Jacks Designs here, and this was truly my pleasure to be with you guys tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you again, everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening.